Hi, welcome back to Saturdays at Derek's. I'm Mike.
And I'm Barefoot. There it is. Look at that dirty fucker.
Well, we're getting the fetish demographic now. So anyway, last weekend we shot a Batman v Superman trailer reaction video, and it has been huge for us. Up until now, we hadn't cracked 100 views, and I think today our reaction trailer for Batman v Superman is at like 15,200 and something.
Yeah, last week before we shot the show, and the Gem hologram fiasco trail thing was at 99, and I was like super stoked. I was like, we're gonna break 100 views. This is awesome. And then we uploaded the Batman, and within a couple hours we were at 400 views, and I was like, oh shh.
Yeah, and it's just been cranking up from there. It's been really impressive,
and it's been fairly positive, fairly positive reaction for that one.
Yeah, we've got like three dislikes on it.
Yeah. And
so out of 15,000 views, I'll take 3 dislikes.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody's going to agree with you.
I'd take 7,000 dislikes if we get 50,000 views.
Right.
But yeah, we just want to thank you guys for watching it.
Yeah, it's been really cool. We've loved all the comments. Everybody's, been really positive, really upbeat. And a lot of the comments have been focused on the honesty and we're
not going which is entertaining but
disingenuous.
Yeah.
And I think that's gonna be the thing that we really hang our hat on is our honesty. We're not ever going to bullshit anybody about how we feel about a video, even if most of the rest of the internet disagrees with us. And I thereby reference you to our reaction to the Suicide Squad trailer, because the likes and dislikes have been like 50-50 on that. And there have been people that overtly disagreed with us, and that's cool. We don't mind. It's just our opinion. So
we have,
and it's not like we hated that particular trailer. It's just it was kind of
lackluster.
Yeah, it
definitely didn't have all the flash that the Batman versus Superman trailer had. I mean, you're watching the Batman versus Superman trailer, and it's like you're watching a shortened version of what you think the film is going to be. And it's very exciting, and there's explosions and fist fighting and cool lines and emotional moments in that trailer.
Yeah, well, and a lot of I've got to see what the hell's going on there.
Yeah,
the spray paint on the Robin costume. It's what the hell's going on there. The big fight with Superman.
Yeah, I mean, like John Campea was saying on Collider, the scene where Superman or Batman lands on the fallen Superman and smashes through that window. He's like, I just want to see how he got to that point.
Yeah. There was a lot of that, and I didn't get a lot of those exciting I gotta see this moments out of that second video, and it was apparently like a lot of people did.
It was like a lot of character positioning.
Yeah,
and this is what everybody looks like. And that's cool. Like we said, Harley Quinn had a lot of cool moments.
Mm-hmm.
And the Joker, the acting seems cool. The character seems cool.
I love Jared Leto's acting. I thought he was doing really good. The stuff that we saw, I loved his delivery, and I said that in the reaction. I just don't like the visual presentation of the Joker. And maybe there's going to be an explanation for it, and I'll just go, oh, okay, well, that's legit. I get that.
When I think of the Joker getting a tattoo, I think of him getting halfway through it and then getting bored and lobotomizing the tattoo artist with the needle.
With his own tattoo gun, yeah.
And then walking away laughing to find a new tattoo artist to finish the shit.
Right. Or just sitting down and finishing it himself.
Yeah, and it's all just like screwed up the last half of it.
Yeah. Yeah, just, it's like that would seem very, jokery to me. And there's an interesting fan theory I read this morning that maybe that Joker is not the Joker, that it might be Jason Todd, not quite dead, and all crazy and shit and back for revenge.
And we were talking about, because the Joker tends to be a little bit older than Batman,
Yeah.
continuity wise. So it would kind of explain the age difference, where Joker's actually about 10 years younger than Batman.
Yeah, and perhaps in his madness, Jason Todd is obsessed with Joker, and that would explain the tattoos.
That or clown face makeup chemicals just keep you really young looking.
Maybe. That could be a whole new beauty business. Anyway,
yeah, we're digressing a little bit.
Right, we'll
but
move
once
on.
again, thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Even if you don't like the videos, if you're watching them, please go ahead and make a comment, and we appreciate all the views and all the comments and all the likes and dislikes.
Yeah. I'm never going to get mad about somebody disagreeing with me.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on.
We had some fairly sad news. This week.
On the 11th of July, 2015, Satoru Iwata passed away. And he was the president of Nintendo.
Yeah, he became the president in 2002. Was responsible for the Nintendo Wii, the 3DS,
the DS,
or the DS.
It was the Nintendo DS, the 3DS, the Wii, and the Wii U.
Yeah. And those were things that were developed during his time.
And he had been a programmer in the 80s. He was actually
involved with Kirby and Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's sad. It's sad when anybody that young passes away from,
right, because he was only 55.
And it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be interesting to see where Nintendo goes from here.
Right.
I wasn't always a fan of the stuff that was being put out during his period, because they tend to be kind of gimmicky.
Yeah, but right at the same time, you got to give him credit. I mean, the Wii was huge. It was arguably bigger at the marketplace than the two competing machines that were much more powerful.
Mm-hmm. And it really spoke to relating to a broader demographic.
Right. Then, of course, there was the Wii U. And,
but yeah, I mean, I own a Wii. I like the Wii. I needed more power because I like my games to be a little bit more complex than what the Wii was giving out.
Well, and I only played it once, and I hurt myself.
And I will still play Nintendo games because the Nintendo game lineup really speaks to the inner child in me.
Yeah, well, Nintendo has always been very good about being fun, and they don't need the superpowered graphics because they really knew how to drag you in with good gameplay.
Yeah, Super Mario Wii U was hilarious with 4 players playing.
Yeah,
or Super Mario Wii. I always use people as shields. So yeah, I mean, there were some good innovations. I just wish that I won't get on to, but he will be missed. It's sad when anybody this age passes away, and
right. Well, and and you've lost a driving force in the world of geeks and gamers.
Yeah.
And that's rough because that's a guy who knew how to speak to our people.
Yeah. And then some interesting news. Oh, I'm sorry. So rest in peace, Satoru Iwata.
Iwata-san.
Some more information that came out about X-Men Apocalypse this week. There was a magazine cover.
Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah. And some images in there. And for the most part, the images look really good.
Right. Well,
we are actually divided on a subject.
Here's the thing. Psylocke looked great.
Yes.
Magneto looked great.
Yes. Jubilee looked really good.
Yeah. And
Jean Grey looks really good.
Yes. And Apocalypse looks purple. Really, really fucking
like
purple.
shiny purple.
Yeah, it's
like
just
like
not,
craft store
and tiny
wrapping paper
and tiny purple.
Now here's the thing. I like the armor.
I just a little while ago on Facebook, and I shared this. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Somebody put Prince's head on Apocalypse.
That was hilarious.
And it was so accurate. So accurate.
I guffawed.
I'm sure you did. That's why I shared it. I chuckled myself. It's just he's not very intimidating. I mean, Apocalypse is supposed to be fucking huge.
Well, 11 to 18 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a massive, intimidating presence. And this guy looks like somebody's dad in purple armor and body paint.
The size, for me, was the biggest deterrent on this costume choice.
Yeah.
Now, who knows? They may CGI him later, where he goes boo,
and it's such
smashing.
It's such a strangely limited color palette, though.
The
purple, just purple.
That could be something weird with the filming too. We don't know for sure.
Well, yeah, but if they wanted you to get a look at what they were doing, I don't think they would have let a magazine cover get out with the wrong shade.
I thought the design of the costume was cool looking, though. I like the tubes coming out of the back of the head, the upper torso, the fact that the bottom part, the loincloth and everything, looks like it's pretty much straight out of the comic book. So the actual design of the costume, I would change the color palette. I would digitize him to make him bigger. I would definitely make his face and arms more of a gray tone.
Yeah.
And possibly darken the purple a little bit, and make it less reflective.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the big bad. I mean, he's the main villain, and he just doesn't seem very intimidating.
And he's arguably the most powerful X-Men villain.
Yeah.
In the universe.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's weird. It was a weird choice, but that's how Fox X-Men movies have been. They've made weird choices with their designs, and their continuity issues. They're like Quicksilver from last year, or 2 years ago, where he was like shiny metallic silver and.
But really it ended up coming off well. He had the best sequence in that movie.
And that's why I'm not terribly worried about the look of Apocalypse, based on these pictures. We don't know the circumstances that are going to take this design and expand it or have him have cool scenes. I hope they don't screw it up, because everybody else looks so cool.
Yeah.
Psylocke, oh my God, Olivia Munn is Psylocke.
Right. You know. Oh no, she's amazing. She looks great. The costume is great. She's perfect.
I'm gonna need a napkin just to hold under my chin.
Yeah. Right.
Because she's a gorgeous woman anyway.
Yeah.
You put her in that costume.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yes, thank you.
Put her in the blue ninja swimsuit.
Yeah. Jubilee looks like she's straight out of the comic book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most of it I liked. I was really impressed with most of it. The only problem I really had was Apocalypse.
The Nightcrawler is a little bit weird looking, but because with the emo hair, and he's still got the tattoos.
Yeah.
And those always kind of made me go, because he's supposed to be fuzzy.
Yeah,
his nickname is Fuzzy L, for God's sake.
But I think at that they're still trying to hold with their own movie continuity.
Yeah.
So if the tattoos have been done previously, then they really should carry over. So I agree with you that they shouldn't have done it in the first place, but they are kind of beholden to that look.
And I don't hate tattoos.
Neither of us hates tattoos.
It's just that when you alter character design, where the character, it's not within the character's persona. Yeah, to have them, it just kind of bothers me a little bit.
Right.
Because I'm kind of a canon nut. I mean, I understand that you have to change that you have to adapt certain things for film.
Some things work in a comic book medium, and they don't necessarily work in a film medium. It's like the one big thing from the previous Fantastic Four movies. Mm-hmm. I understood why they had a hard time with Galactus.
Yeah.
Because Galactus has a look that looks great for comic books, but it would seem kind of goofy and awkward trying to translate it to film, especially the hat. I mean, he's like the Galaxy Pope with that hat.
I say go for it. I say you bring down the Papal hat.
Yeah, well, they couldn't have made that movie any fucking worse.
Yeah. But anyway, we're kind of running short on time, so we should
finish up here. So just one last, gushing, sycophantic thank you to everybody that's been supporting our trailer review shows. And we have decided to call the show Honest Reactions. Just on the strength of that. And we are taking trailer requests. So if there's a trailer that you would like us to do a reaction video to, send it to our email, which will be in the closing credits of this show, or just leave a comment.
Because we do read them, because we don't get that many.
I was actually replying to some of the comments earlier today. So anyway, we're done. We're out. Thank you so much. You guys have a great week. We're out. Later.
Thanks, everybody. Doodles.